Today, April 15th, 2024, will mark the 41st anniversary of Tokyo Disneyland. And as tradition with both parks here, they will release merchandise to mark every single anniversary. For those non-major anniversaries, what they'll do is pick an individual land or attraction or store or restaurant in the park and theme the entire merchandise line around it. To be clear, there won't be like a real anniversary celebration today. It's just a merchandise line comes out to sort of mark the occasion. We are going to head to the park. So I walked to the park with every intention of going in. And then I noticed that I thought I had to go in the park to get this merchandise. And then at Bon Voyage, it was just there. And so I did all my shopping. And I had these big shopping bags because I had to pick stuff up for people too. And I was like, well, I could get through security and get a locker, or I could just walk this stuff home. It was super busy outside the park. And since there was nothing really to run in for at that point, I decided to walk the stuff home, film it real quick, and we'll then go celebrate the 41st anniversary in the park in a few moments. But in the meantime, I'll show you real quick what we got. So we got this ship's wheel. It's just a little decorative piece. I think there's a way to mount it. I'm not sure. But we'll take one of these to the park. I want to get a cute photo for social media and some video. So we'll take this to the park, and I'll pop one of these open. It looks like you pop it open without damaging the packaging, which is always a big thing for me because I want to keep it as it was. Because look how cute the packaging is with the little roof of the awning of the boat at the top. It says 41st anniversary. This is plastic, by the way. This was 3,800 yen for this piece. There's then like a little set of food containers. This is a thing. I don't have a practical use for this, but I just thought it was the most adorable thing. So Mickey and Minnie in these like Jungle Cruise-ish costumes are all over this line. Then they have every iteration of the boat. So there's the classic, the striped roof. There's the green. Their Jungle Cruise is weird. We're going to try to go on it today if the line's not super crazy, and I'll try to show you guys. It's also hard to film because you're facing in towards other people, but we'll try our best. The red boat, the blue boat, the light green, but then, of course, also that classic. This is just really cute. This is 2,200 yen. It says 41st anniversary. There's the hat, which doesn't fit me, but several women in my life requested the bucket hat. So it's supposed to be Minnie. It's like Minnie's costume for this. It has the little part that hangs off. Apologize for this lighting too. I don't have the best lighting here. I tried to find a place to do it at my Hama station, but there's not really... Again, I plan on doing this at a table in the park, but it just wasn't an option. This doesn't fit my head, so this is not coming with us for a photo op because... Number one, it's a lady's hat, and number two, and number two doesn't fit. So this is sort of a recreation. This is sort of a recreation of a item they've made previously. So several years ago, they did a big refurbishment of their Jungle Cruise where they changed the story and added new scenes. Their temple is very different. It's all projection mapped. And the story is that there are these, I don't know what to call them, juju idols, whatever this thing is, they're hanging from the boat. And they trigger something in the temple, is the backstory. So, but then there's this kicker, there's a joke at the end where Trader Sam is there, and he has dozens of them. So even though you just went through the temple and it triggered this magic for real, there's then this joke at the end that Sam just made, he keeps making them and selling them to tourists. But the Jungle Cruise skippers fell for it and bought it. But the joke's on him because the magic somehow is real. But yeah, you see the name, theirs is called Jungle Cruise Wildlife Expeditions. That's the full name of the new version from a couple years ago. And they just did the tiger. So my first trip, they were still selling, there was a set of 3. It was the elephant, the tiger, and is it a monkey? I'm blanking on it right now without it in front of me, but and there are 3 different projection effects in the temple that'll trigger. You never know which one you're going to get, but we'll go check that out today. But they made another sort of replica of it as a keychain. I didn't give you the price on the hat either. 1,800 yen. This is 1,800 yen. The hat was drum roll while you guys look at a white wall. The hat was 3,500 yen. I'm not giving you the translation because the, exchange rate changes daily, so you can look it up if you're interested. They also did a file folder, which has all the boats. There are little tabs with all the boats. There's several animals from the attraction. What I think is cool is there's a nighttime. I guess this will glow in the dark. I can do this correctly. Which this is a real thing. They have a canopy they added for the new version that has like firefly lights in it. And so it's cool that that's represented here. Wait, what does the back look like? Oh, is it just clear? Oh, no, this side is nighttime. I'm sorry. So this side will glow in the dark. Oh, there you see that. You could see the jujus or idols, whatever you want to call them. It is monkey. Yeah, it's monkey, elephant, and tiger. See, it's the same art in day or night, but on different sides. There is a bandana. I'm not going to open this now, but you'll get an idea of the art. It's all going to be similar art. So this does have all of the idols on it. All three of them made it on here, and you see them in the top left and right. We got a tin cup. So this is metal. And you get these cute little elephants on the other side. This is 2,800 yen. I keep forgetting to give you guys price. Well, you saw it. You saw 1,200 for the bandana. It was on there nice and clear. There's a magnet set, which has the... this is a recreation of a magnet they sold during my first trip, too. A little different, the one with the logo specifically. And then they've paired it off with a 41st anniversary rubber magnet. Looks like the Jungle Cruise one is wood, though, this time. It's actually cooler than mine, I think. Mine was just rubber. 1,900 yen for the magnet set. There is a stationary set, which has a boat. I think it's like a boat pouch. There are stickers with animals and boats. There are little decorative tape pieces. There's, I guess that's a notepad. You can see everything on the back here. But I love that the one roll of tape is the temple. It's the inside, so it has the carvings of the monkey, the elephant, and the tiger. There's a cute one with all the animals that live in the water, the hippos, the elephant, the ox. There's the bird on the vine. I love this pouch. The pouch with the boat is great. That's what all the stickers look like. So boats, the juju, I'm going to keep calling them juju, and some of the animals. Very cute set. They had it displayed in a cute way in the store, but it was pandemonium in there with the resellers this morning. So I didn't get to shoot the displays, but maybe when we go back in a little bit, I can show you how this looks out of the package, because I'm not going to open mine, because I'm crazy. You guys are learning that the more you watch these vlogs. This is why I never wanted to vlog, so people can never see what a lunatic I am. This is my favorite thing. So Mickey is supposed to be one of the folks climbing the pole to get away from the rhino. So he has the rhino attached on a string to his butt, like the rhino's going to get him. This is the cutest thing. I love it. And so you can... there's instructions, I'm sure. Yeah, he'll grab onto stuff. I don't know what he's supposedly grabbing onto there. But he'll hold on, I guess. It's not a very big open. That's as much as his hand's open. I'm curious what he's supposed to hold. There's no magnet there. Oh, wait. Oh, that's at the wrists. I thought it was... I was like, his hands aren't... Oh, that is... Yeah, that is... He's got a vice grip. Holy cow. So, yeah, you could pry that open and put it... And he'll stay. This is great. I love it. This is... 3,200. He's a little expensive, but he's really well made. He's very well made. Super cute. That's something different from them. That's not something they really do, like a grasping plush. What they usually do, though, are plush badges. they call them plush badges because there's two ways you could put them on. You see the bobby pin there, but then there's also a keychain. So it's Mickey and Minnie as little Jungle Cruise explorers, if you will. There's the hat that they're selling. She has a butterfly. She has butterflies on her, like in the ride. Yeah, and then Mickey has binoculars, and he's cute. They're very cute. And on their feet, it says 41st. Of course, the Jungle Cruise opened with the park 41 years ago, so makes sense. But they have done anniversaries where it's something in the park that did not open with the park, so don't take that for granted. 2,500 yen for these guys. They're a little pricey, but the plush badges are like the hottest selling things here, just about. The Donald's Quacky Duck City ones, I think, are long gone already. I think the event just started, and they're history at this point. That's the chair. We have a 41st anniversary. It's 2,000 yen. This is let me figure out what this is. I forget what it was. Oh, it turns into a reusable bag. That's right. Ta-da! Same art we've seen, so you guys get the idea. It's very pretty, though. I love this animal print on the other side. Very cute. It's a nice material. It's a little reflective, so this, like the rainbow in the water, works really well because it's reflective, so it kind of looks like they are getting sprayed a bit. It looks kind of wet, almost. Okay, we have pins. So in the queue, there's a reference to this Friend of the Jungle thing. I'm probably missing some stuff in this. There are large portions of this Jungle Cruise I do not understand because I do not speak Japanese. Obviously, the skipper is going to be speaking in Japanese. I do not understand. So story-wise, there's some things I understand because they're written in English, or some things I've caught on to. But the Friend of the Jungle there's a thing in the queue that talks about being a friend of the jungle. So this is, as one who appreciates and respects nature and wildlife, you are a friend of the jungle. Mickey and Minnie are on there, and this is a little certificate you could fill out for somebody. This is adorable. 1,200 yen. It's nice. You get a pin and this cool card for that price. It's a neat little souvenir. Oh, that's the best item. We got to save that for last. We have what they call a can badge. We would call a button. Again, that same art. These are usually pretty cheap. Yeah, 500 yen. So there are some cute, cheap souvenirs you could pick up if you just like the art and you don't want any of this bigger, more expensive stuff. There's always cute little stuff like that you could pick up. And if you think a pin is too expensive, well, just grab a button. I think we're down to the last two items here. There is the pin. You guys know me, I'm a big pin collector, so this was a must. 41st anniversary, same art we've seen. 1,200 yen, reasonable price. Cool backer card. We don't, other than the pins of the month, we don't get a lot of cool backer cards in the U.S. anymore. But, I will say most pins here have a special backer card. They don't release a lot like we do, but when they do, generally, they have stuff that's quote-unquote open edition. Not that this is marked as limited. That stuff comes on a black card, but I would say there's almost as much a year they put out on the special cards. And then here, I'm ending on what I think is the best item, which is this pen. So it's Mickey trying to escape the rhino on the pole. The pole is the pen. I think this is genius. 1,500 yen, so a little bit. Their stationery stuff tends to be a little more pricey than some of their other stuff, just because it sells really well. The people really like stationery and that kind of stuff here. There's whole stationery stores in these parks. We haven't been in them yet. At some point in these vlogs, we'll do it. But yeah, there's Mickey on the pole. Yeah, I did open it. I do plan to use one. This is going to go on the desk for news today. I think it's time to freshen up the pen assortment a little bit. So we'll have our Jungle Cruise 41st anniversary, I assume. Yeah. So you could click. You actually don't have to push down on Mickey. You just push down. And it's cool because it replicates the motion from the figure on the ride, right? Isn't that great? And the rhino is laying in wait down there. This one doesn't say the anniversary. No, this one just says Jungle Cruise and Tokyo Disneyland, but no anniversary marking on it. So maybe this will stick around a little longer. Maybe they know this is going to be a hot item. But you know what? We've looked at merchandise enough. I think we should go to the park and celebrate 41 years of Tokyo Disneyland. Let's go, Mickey. I just almost broke that. He's fine. It just slides a little. In the rush this morning, I forgot to get the Tomika because they're behind the cash register. So you have to ask for them. But it's a die-cast Jungle Cruise boat with some added flourishes for the anniversary with this art. And these will be 1,800 yen. Now that we're done shopping, we can properly celebrate 41 years of the Kingdom of Magical Dreams. So I'm wearing a whole Jungle Cruise getup today since that's the theme. I got the Tommy Bahama on. I've got a Disneyland Jungle Cruise shirt. You can't really see it on underneath. It's green though. And then I put on the button, the can badge. Celebrate the day right? You gotta be in theme. I packed all this specifically for today. The Arribas Brothers location in the castle does have a couple of 41st anniversary items you can get. This picture frame is also a glass mug. It's even the old raised Adventureland bridge that actually goes up and down. Even that they still have here. Yeah, here's the Friends of the Jungle. It's a whole little window display. I would have stopped, but there's no queue going back that far, so gotta keep moving. So it's a 20-minute wait. We'll see how it goes. This boat rounds the corner, we can see the Juju. So there they are, they're hanging there. Obviously you see in the back of them. That's the quote-unquote Juju. We're going to hope for a front or back seat so I can show you more of the ride. Otherwise, we're going to be looking right in the face of other guests. But we'll see what happens. An interesting cultural thing here is you don't sit right on the boat. There are cushions. So you see there are cushions along the whole boat. But then there's that separate cushion, which will go down before someone sits in what is essentially the doorway. Right? You wouldn't sit where somebody has stepped with their dirty feet, their dirty shoes. So where people step with their dirty shoes, she will put the cushion down so someone can sit there. I missed it, but you get the idea. She put the cushion down. There you go. We might be the ones that. Oh no, we got cut off.
はい、それでは出発。が私たちを助けてくれることでしょう。はい、今回の旅の日程ですが、今日から約3週間を予定しています。たまに3年に延びることもあるので、ご家族ご友人に連絡を取りたいという方いらっしゃいましたら、今のうちにお願いします。雨の森です。あちらに見えるのはモルフォチョウ、世界最大級のチョウだと言われています。とっても大きいですよ。あの鳥、実は降りてワンと一緒に授業を受けていただけます。では左のゾウさんにパオーンと挨拶しましょう。せーの、パオーン。さあ、来ました。大変なゴリラピストルを持ってる。皆さんもっと驚いて。おっと、そうさあ、一緒におっと、見てください、この雄大なアフリカ大草原、いろんな動物がいますよ。こちらでは、皆さんがライオン。見てください。それどころではなさそうですね。あ、お尻を振っています。あれはジャングル語で尻。わーい、ワニさんの負け。スマイル兄弟とだけあって、今日も連敗記録更新です。実は私、爬虫類が大の苦手。特にヘビがダメ。兄弟がヘビじゃなくてよかった。いやー、ヘビー。先に突っ込む。皆さん、気軽によけて。ナイス、ガチャカパ優秀な手帳に拍手。ありがとうございます。おっと、危険な音楽さん、聞こえてくる気がしませんか？うわー、大きな口を開けて威嚇してきましたよ。さあ、ボートがひっくり返される前にさっさと通り過ぎましょう。最初の音、あれは先住民です。船長学校で習ったんですが、彼らと仲良くするには動物の真似をすることです。こっち半分の皆さんはゾウさんの真似をしてください。こっち半分の皆さんはハリネズミお願いします。
Guess who's still here?
指が飛んでくる。右側の人は槍を全身で受け止めてください。左側と真ん中の人は私の思いやりを心で受け止めてください。さあ、これから滝の裏側に入っていきます。ということで、恒例の滝の裏側だぞ。滝の水が目に入った時に来る動きは、ここはどこなんでしょう。この神殿、ジャングルの守り神を祀る伝説の神殿かもしれません。でもすごく怪しい雰囲気、なんだかちょっと怖いですね。そうだ、私たちにはこのお守りがあったんだ。何かあればこのお守りが力を貸してくれるはず。勇気、女王の鳴き声、もしかしてジャングルの守りが。みんなでパオーンと言って答えましょう。せーの、パオーン。あそこを見てください。
arigato, Mr. Elephant.
うわー、どっちからも皆さんよけて。うわー、また来た。あれ、残っちゃった。があります。ジャングルクルーズの船長、お給料もいいんですよ。1日バナナ10本。あそこにいるのはセールスマンサム、ジャングル一の商売上手です。こんなものいらないよと思ってもサムを信じて買えば間違いなし。このお守りも彼から買ったんですよ。え、もっといいお守りがあるからそっちを買えって。ほら、商売上手でしょ。さて、文明社会に戻ってきました。驚きがいっぱいのジャングルの旅、いかがでしたか？またジャングルクルーズの旅に参加したいという方、おー、ありがとうございます。また冒険したくなったらいつでも遊びに来てくださいね。
I love weird jungle cruise. I hope you guys do too. It's this weird amalgamation, and then that update a couple years ago, they added some weird stuff like the Juju story, the idols, and the temple projections, and Trader Sam's still exists, and the natives are still here. And you know, as I've said before, the more things change at the U.S. parks, the more this park becomes a museum of what used to be a Disney park. So Jungle Cruise is one of those things I think you have to do, just for nostalgia, some of those moments, and then just to see the weird, cool, different stuff. It's got a little bit of everything, but it's what's weird is it's one of the few of the opening day attractions that ever got updated. A lot of them did not. A lot of them mostly stayed the same. But I guess this and Small World, Pirates added Jack Sparrow in fairness, but they kept everything else. And yeah, Space Mountain had a late update in the 2000s, but really for the most part, a lot of the opening day stuff is kind of as it was. I get the feeling there's gonna be a 41st penny. I just have a feeling. Oh, there's not. Unless maybe it's in the Penny Arcade. We'll go to the Penny Arcade. Adventureland Bazaar is the first place I've seen this stuff where there's not a crowd, you know, around the whole thing. So it's nice to see it all as it's meant to be. And there's a cool little, look at that art display up there. That's great. Believe it or not, there are some things I didn't buy. I did not buy a drawstring bag. I just want you guys to know there are things I didn't buy. Also the t-shirt, which will never fit me, I also did not buy. I kind of want to buy this display. I love it. I wish they sold displays. I just want to buy store displays. As promised, here is the stationery set. You can see stuff in the boat. Very cute. So you guys know what the store looks like. This is Adventureland Bazaar. There's actually no line for the Jungle Carnival today. The way this works is you play these games, and if you win, you can get one of these big prizes, the Mickey and Minnie figures. If you lose, you still get a pin or a charm, typically. But they're insanely themed. They're beautiful. They're all wood. They're hand painted. They're incredible. This is next to Adventureland Bazaar. This is called Jungle Carnival. This used to be more shop, and they turned it into this, I want to say like 15 years ago. But it's, I mean, the interior is magnificent. I love the games. They're so cool. I hear it. I hear we be repeating of We Love Donald Duck. Not today. I didn't show up early enough to get a good spot. Not only did I find the 41st anniversary Mickey, I found Daisy finally. I don't know that this was here. I looked in here, I never found Daisy. Alright, I've been easing you guys into Japanese toy culture, but it's time to talk about gachapon. Sorry, we're cleaning out that door, just electrified someone. Gachapon or capsule toys are a phenomenon throughout the entire country. I'm sure when we go into the city at some point, we will go look at regular Gachapon machines. But the Disney Gachapon right now, before it changed on the 18th, is going to be, it's some of the like omiyagi, the packaged food. We'll open these in a minute. But this is the capsules they come in, these little Mickey, fix this, so you can see. Focus, come on, there we go. The little Mickey capsule, and yeah, it's omiyagi right now. I think I have baked chocolate crunch and the waffle so far, and tomato snacks. I still need whatever this mini, I don't even know what the actual product is for this mini thing. Maybe we need to go in the confectionery and find the real product and see. I have tomato snacks at home. We're gonna try those on an upcoming vlog, but I gotta find out what real product comes in the tube. I'm gonna go buy 2 more of these. I need to finish my set. I also need my camera to focus. Man, I cannot, I don't know if it's the iOS update or the new phone, but Apple, this is junk. So I just did that 4 times on the same side, and all 4 times I got the Great American Waffle Company waffle snack. So now I think I have more of these at home. I think I have the 6 of these. I gotta finish the set. This is the last park day I have before they change them on Thursday. And Thursday, don't worry, I will show you the new ones on Thursday because I desperately need them. But I gotta finish these first. I started a trend and now there's a line and I'm in the line to finish these. Also look at the Gag Factory actually work, which I don't remember the last time it did in Anaheim before they closed and removed it. Yeah, you at home guessed it. 2 more and 2 more of the same waffle box. I've now bought 6 in a row and tried both sides and gotten 6 consecutive waffle boxes. I don't know what to do. I have to finish this set. All right, I bought 2 more and I got another tomato snack, at least different. And then I got the mini, so we're done. We finished them. I don't have to buy another one. We did. If you watch this video, which you must be if you're hearing this, if you comment with the word waffle snacks, 2 words, waffle snacks, and you hit like and subscribe, I'm gonna give a couple of you my extra waffle snack toys. I'll mail them to you when I get home. So waffle snacks in the comments, like and subscribe, and you can win. It has taken everything in my power to not yet purchase the plush play food set where they come in the actual wrappers and bowls and such that the food come in. See that Mickey hand sandwich is in there, the French fries. Is that a drink? Yeah. That's just so cute. How much is this? It's $2,800. It's so cute. This just came out, the big shiny flounder. I think he came out last week. It's pretty ridiculous. He is $4,200. I mean, he's big. I don't know if you guys can really see the scale, but there's the small, like, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. He's big. Someone asked me what was left of the Country Bear stuff. They have the little pencil case, pouch, whatever you want to call him, of Oscar is still around. The cute thing about this is he is a pouch, but also his bear is a pouch. You could put like one coin in him. And they still have some of the curry set pieces. This little, I don't even know what you put in there from the curry, like the powder, I guess. And then they have the chopstick rests with Sammy, Henry, the door, and the guitar, and then the actual chopsticks. The actual chopsticks with Henry and Sammy are still here, but that's it. There used to be a lot more plush, but this is all right now. So the curry popcorn is an old standard. I still think it's great. One of my favorites still. It's got this like a smoky curry flavor. So it's salty and smoky, and I just think it's very, very good. It says it's a 15-minute wait, so let's do one of my favorite opening day rides from this park, Snow White's Adventures, which is going to be essentially the original version of the attraction from Disney World, almost unchanged. Let's do it. I love these trees. It's just a round thing of wood and then hand painted. It's a lot of what the original ride is. It's just flats and other shapes painted to look like what they're supposed to look like. Very 70s Disney World, and in turn very 80s Tokyo Disneyland. I love this view from the queue. You get old Dumbo, Haunted Mansion, and in the distance Splash Mountain, and again that guest house at the Haunted Mansion I've talked about several times. What makes this great is it's just a bunch of weird jagged shapes making up rock work, and then they were painted to look like rocks. Like, it doesn't necessarily make sense. It's kind of more an abstract art piece than it is an actual representation of a rocky cliff. So again, the Florida version was like this until, I think it was 93. We did the update where we added a scene or two. We added the happy ending and the opening scene with the window, and then we made the happy mural and all of that in 93. And they added Snow White to the right because no one got the original idea was you're supposed to be Snow White. But apparently it was then pitched to Tokyo. One of the Imagineers who worked on it told me, and they said no. They said we're happy with what we've got, and I mean it's still got a 15 to 30 minute wait most of the day, so it's popular enough. She did not die, we died. I don't know if it's going to trigger it before the flare goes. Yeah, we died. I don't know if it's exactly identical to our 70s one. I gotta look into it, but nonetheless, the ending where you die is pretty similar. Although I think it started as a gem in Florida. Oh no! Oh no! Not the mini balloon. Goodbye. That's too zoomed. There we go. So I found them. It just says chocolate cookies. They're a chocolate cookie. They come with these adorable clips, though. So you get to keep these clips. Even after you eat your cookies, you throw the wrapper away. Here are these bow clips. Have I mentioned how much I love the new iPhone or the iOS update, whichever it is? It's great. It's pretty cute. These are cute. In honor of today's anniversary, we should ride what was supposed to be the one and only exclusive original attraction at Tokyo Disneyland in 1983, which is Pinocchio's Daring Journey. So fun fact, I believe the way the story goes, I know for a fact, so I actually own the pre-opening press release for Tokyo Disneyland, and it says Pinocchio's Dark Ride would be the only exclusive attraction. The way the story goes, so I've heard, is then they were redoing Fantasyland at Disneyland, and someone felt that it wasn't enough to just redo a bunch of old rides, even though they were improving all of them, that there had to be something new for people to see, something completely new. And so the theater got replaced with a clone of Pinocchio's Daring Journey from here because it was cheap enough to do, because it's a dark ride and because it was already developed for here. So they just made two of everything, and that's the story. But this was supposed to be one of those rides that would be exclusive to Tokyo Disneyland and not anywhere else, and of course that didn't happen. It also got built at Disneyland Paris, so there's 3 of these around the world. I refreshed the app a few times and managed to get a priority access for Haunted Mansion for right now. I was gonna go home. I got to catch up on sleep. I did not sleep a lot the last 3 or 4 days, but you know, I'm not gonna. I mean, today's the anniversary, and it's the anniversary of this mansion, and it's a good note to end on.
扉一つない部屋で身の毛もよだつ不気味な響きが館の中に広がる。ろうそくの炎が風もないのに揺れ動く。ほら、そこにもここにも亡霊たちが。諸君の恐れおののく姿を見て、彼らは喜びの笑みを浮かべているのだ。魅力的な姿を。この不思議な気配を諸君は感じただろうか。部屋が伸びているのか、それとも私ならこうやって出るがな。絶対にフラッシュを使わないでほしい。亡霊たちは強い光が好きではないのです。ここにあるのはたくさんの貴重な書物。それもゾーッとするものばかり。この大理石の胸像は音楽史上に名を残すゴーストライターたちのものです。ここには999人の亡霊が住んでおり、1000人目が来るのを待っているのです。誰か希望者はおりませんかな。いや、私が勝手に選んでもいいんです。もし亡霊になる決心がついたら後でお会いしよう。この廊下はどこまで続くのか私にもわからない。凍るような寒さになったり、焼けつくような暑さになったり、嬉しいぐらい炭に。
from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Creepies and crawlies, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell.
君たちの心が通じたらしい。一族がよみがえり舞踏会の準備を始めたようだ。私も楽しんでいるとするか。君たちとはまた後ほど。
Everybody remember her? Time for another flashback.
おめでとう。あなたが1000人目の亡霊だ。
There you go.
亡霊たちの祝福はあなたがまたこの館に戻ってくるまで続くのです。
Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us.
セーフティーバーは私があげる。それに亡霊の一人をあなたの家までお供させよう。さあ、足元に気をつけて。
Alright, I did not leave. I decided to stay for Tokyo Disneyland Electrical Parade Dreamlights because it's just in 45 minutes and I got a second row spot with, there's a flat stroller down here, so maybe that's going to stay clear. If not, I mean, I'm pretty tall anyway, so just seemed like a good idea. I could always sleep when I'm dead.
東京ディズニーランドエレクトリカルパレードドリームライツあと30分で始まります。どうぞお楽しみに。
Welcome everyone! In 30 minutes, we will proudly present Tokyo Disneyland Electrical Parade Dreamlights, a glittering entertainment spectacle featuring over 1 million sparkling lights, a magnificent musical score, and all your favorite Disney friends. Tokyo Disneyland Electrical Parade Dreamlights will begin in Fantasyland and proceed through Westernland, around the plaza, and then to Tomorrowland and Toontown. That's Tokyo Disneyland Electrical Parade Dreamlights, beginning in 30 minutes. Thank you.
Tokyo Disneyland proudly presents millions of sparkling lights and brilliant musical sound.
Hello there. Have you been a good little boy?
not the ideal way to follow up Dreamlights, but we haven't eaten at Plazma Ray's, and I said I was going to do the vegan meals, and there is a very specifically something labeled plant-based on this menu, so I want to try it. This is our Tomorrowland Terrace, where the dessert parties are, but enclosed. They enclosed the whole thing. But otherwise the same thing, and then this opened in 2017 with this re-theme to Plazma Rays. No relation to Cosmic Rays, but it's a little busy tonight, so I'd love to show you the posters. There's a bunch of references in the posters, but we'll come do that one day early before they start getting full. There are a lot of Easter eggs in here, but we'll just handle eating tonight. Again, I've only eaten in here once before, and it's called Plazma Ray's Diner. I just now realized it's always loud in here too. As people have left, I can hear the music. There's like a synth version of Hopelessly Devoted to You from Greece. This is amazing. I need to find this music loop. Well, here we are at Plazma Ray's. I found a nice spot. I love the vibes in here. I just have never liked the food. So let's see what we have here. So this is labeled as plant-based, which a lot of things here are not. So they're few and far between the plant-based things you can get. So what we got here is not going to have a description, of a name. Plant-based Korean-style rice bowl, which you can make a set for $17.90. Which I got French fries and an iced oolong tea. If I don't get Coke Zero, I'll usually get, because I don't want the calories of soda, I'll get an iced oolong tea, which it's pretty good. It's refreshing. It's light. It's good stuff. I also got to back up because it's Plazma Ray's, and I was afraid I don't want to go home and have to, on the way home, find dinner after stopping for dinner. I also got what they've marked as chicken tenders and fried cheese for 650 yen. This might be the best. If it's good, it might be the best value. As you can see, they're way bigger than the Mickey Nuggets, which are a similar price point. You get a ton of these. So I'm guessing those small ones are fried cheese. The long ones are going to be the chicken tenders. And then, for some reason, there's chips. It's a weird dish, but it's a hellacious value. Well, we'll see if they're good. I did get my harissa sauce to pair with them too, but I'll try them sans that. But this is the first vegan dish I've had at Tokyo Disney. I am nervous. Very nervous. And yeah, I'm gonna eat with a fork and not chopsticks. This is the Rain Spooner shirts are super. No, this isn't Rain Spooner. Tommy Bahama. Either way, are super expensive and hard to clean. So I don't need to wear whatever this greasy thing is. Is that actually plant-based? Is this really? I mean, it's on the chewy side. But it's not bad, and it kind of tastes like meat. Recommended for vegetarians. All of them use plant-based raw materials. It's not saying recommended for vegan, even though it's plant-based. So is there... I'm guessing dairy's used somewhere in here? Or can they just not promise you there's no cross-contamination? I don't know, but I'll tell you, for plant-based in Japan, it almost tastes like meat. I'm really shocked. Let's try the rice and some of the veggies. Rice is well cooked. Maybe I want a little more sauce in here. It seems to be a reoccurring thing with some of these bowl things at TDR. Kind of was a thing at USJ, Universal Studios Japan too. We had some bowls where I was like, where's the sauce? It could use a little more sauce for sure, but I will tell you, if you told me 5 years ago, not only would they have vegetarian or possibly vegan dishes, but they'd be more than edible, I'd be kind of surprised. I think, and I'm rating this purely based on, if you're not vegan or vegetarian, I'm not rating this for you. But because there is so little as far as options here at TDR, and this is so a notch above decent, I'm gonna give this a 5. Whatever the plant-based meat is, it's very good, and it really tastes like it's very close to some beef I've had in similar bowls around this country. Again, fast food quality, but so don't come in here and be like, you gave this a 5. It's just basic plant-based fast food. Based on how little options you will have. I mean, we're going to try more vegetarian or possibly vegan things as we go along, but this and that, I know we had that vegetarian taco at Disney Sea, that's in another video, it's already come out, but no. There's definitely a glaze on it, like a Swedish glaze, not Swedish, like the country looks sweet, in the vicinity of sweet glaze. It's decent. I'm very surprised. I love their fries, man. The best fries. Okay, we're gonna try these chicken tenders that are way too good of a value. They gotta be bad. I'm gonna start with the fried cheese triangle. I don't like that. The consistency is not what I want. The cheese is so soft and it's not stringy. So that was just something about cheese melting in your mouth. Like it just, I bit into it and it was gone, and that consistency wise doesn't sit well with me. It's a bitter cheese. No, there's only 2 of those in there. That's not even a majority of the dish. So let's see how the rest is. Those are very okay. They're not as good as the Mickey chicken nuggets. These taste more like something you got in a frozen bag. I mean, I'm sure a lot of their counter service food is from frozen, but these taste like if you bought like a nondescript brand of frozen chicken tenders and warmed them up in the microwave for your kids. But maybe you should have put them in for 10 seconds longer. That's what it tastes like, but there's something a little funky, like maybe it could have went in a little longer. Give these a 3. I'm gonna try one of these chips. What are these chips? Let me translate the menu. Chips are actually really good. They're like a flavored Tostitos, but I don't know what the flavor is. This is a new dish, this chicken tender and cheese. This is labeled new. I don't know how new this is. There is 0 description. They refuse to describe this dish. Okay, well, but I still think it's a 3. Again, for picky eaters or if you have kids with you, it's a viable option for sure. Yeah. Here's the problem with fast food here is the 3 or 4 places I love, I adore. They're like some of my favorite in any theme park in the world. The rest, it kind of just always feels like it's about survival. It's like, well, let me find something I feel like will be okay from this restaurant. And look, there's some of these places I haven't eaten in a couple of years because we learned that first trip in 2018, we ate everywhere. And I tried to go back to places after, but with the other places that aren't my favorites, that aren't Hungry Bear and Casbah Food Court and, you know, Sweetheart's Cafe, it just kind of feels like you're trying to survive. But, I mean, this isn't a bad outing. This is certainly better than my first time at Plazma Ray's, where we threw everything out. We tried like 4 things. We hated all of it. Excuse me. And we just threw it all away. So we'll have to come back and try more from here. Maybe I need to retry that bowl. Maybe they changed it up. Maybe the quality's a little better. We'll come back and try some more from here. But not of my 2 experiences at Plazma Ray's, this is the best. Okay, so I found sort of a dead spot in the restaurant. I can talk about some Easter eggs in the poster, shall we? This is like the best thing this restaurant has going for it. Parked outside of the restaurant, we have the Star Speeder from Star Tours. There's probably some I'm missing. I think the pod thing, the tall ship, I want to say that's from A Wonderful World of Color special, one of the space ones, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. But I know for sure Star Speeder. There's more of them in some of the other ones. So there's this one. 3, 2, 1, eat. Maybe this one doesn't have one. No, these are all... No. I thought all of them have Easter eggs. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that's Jiminy Cricket with antenna. Is that right? Yeah, it is, because there's a rock formation that looks like Pinocchio. That's definitely from Man in Space. Know that for sure. Yeah, there's more. I think this roof's supposed to be Space Mountain. Let's go see if we can find some other ones. Okay, now we're getting into real Easter egg territory. There it is, a ton. So first of all, racing into the restaurant is a flying saucer. Those are the flying saucers from Disneyland, former attraction. That's definitely, I think, the Pizza Planet rocket taking off. Then we've got, that's something. I have to think about that one. Again, let me know in the comments. Maybe you guys will catch them. But my favorite is the Encounter restaurant from LAX, which Walt Disney Imagineering worked on. Our good friend Eddie Soto. Yeah, worked on that project. That is definitely the Encounter restaurant at LAX. Then we go to this one. Need a boost fill up here. We got a lot of fun stuff here. The Moonliner, which I don't know, maybe that's supposed to be the Moonliner, but it doesn't have the stripes on it, which is why I didn't think it was the Moonliner. We also have, ooh, come on. We have characters from the Black Hole hanging out, including Vincent. We have Stitch, his ship is there too. We also have a Captain EO reference. It's Captain EO's ship. There's the ship from Flight of the Navigator. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. And then let's see if we go over here. Plazma Ray's Diner, another poster. There's I see the wanted for Stitch on the TV, and someone has spotted him. This guy spotted him. He's in the left rocket. Then the Robinsons, Meet the Robinsons. They gave that one away with the R on the front of the rocket, right? These are great. I love the art style's fantastic. I wish I liked the food better, because it's a really cute theme. This is something I've not seen them do before for an event. These are the preliminary pencil sketches for the merchandise, where this is the starting point. These are I guess these are the actual pencil sketches. I mean, this is super cool. I mean, anytime you put real art in the park, and I mean, instead of putting the merchandise in the window, putting the art, the actual art for the merchandise in the window, it's pretty special. This is a neat thing. I hope this becomes a common occurrence. There's a whole second window of them too. That's great. And they'll do a merchandise line. All of these won't make it, but there is a merchandise line with sort of pencil sketch art. I think the Caballero art we just saw, that wasn't on anything that's out yet for the event, but I've seen that's on a bag that's coming up soon. So they do some pencil sketch merchandise from time to time. Like most Disney parks, you want to come early and you want to stay late. The last hour to 30 minutes of park here, you can do almost anything. Pirates is a walk-on. Right now, like legit, step inside and get on the boat. And I'm sure a lot of other stuff around the park is like that too. So just keep that in mind. It's big commuter culture, so a lot of people leave after the parade or within those 2 or 3 hours after that. The last, hour or so will be slow. Always. Doesn't matter how busy it was during the day, people leave. They do not stay till close in droves, typically, or they go shopping. I will tell you, do not wait to shop till the end of the day in World Bazaar. I just actually went and bought something in the pirate shop because I knew they were open and I knew they had, spoiler alert, I bought another coin. I needed another coin book and I knew they were still open because the ride's open. And I knew there wouldn't be a line in there, but World Bazaar was nuts, so I didn't want to shop in there. So I took the short walk there to skip a line and the pandemonium. I will tell you, if you're waiting for a premiere access or a standby time or any of those things in the middle of the day, and you need to do some shopping, do it. Unless you're buying something big. Well, actually, if you're buying something big, I will tell you, just get the coin lockers. There's coin lockers out in the front of the park. Do that. Save yourself the time at the end of the night so you can do rides with short wait. You'll get a couple things in that you didn't get to do during the day. But those are some quick tips as the day winds down. I know I said I wasn't going to stay late, and I did. I'm glad I did. I love that parade. Dreamlights is the best. Yeah. No, it was a good day. I got a late start, but I did a lot for a late start. It was a fun anniversary day at the park. If you had fun with me, hit that like button. Please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.